Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day, and I'm very sorry about the last few weeks, and I'm sorry about the way that I speak. I have started Invisalign, and it has not been easy to speak with, especially in English, and that's why I didn't want to make videos. But this thing is happening for like a year and a half, and so I don't really have a choice to deal with it. So today I'm going to be doing the summertime book tag. I saw this on Little Wolf's channel. I do not know if it's the original video, but I will put it down in the description down below if she's not the original creator. I don't know. Question number 1, how do you redecorate your bookshelf? I don't really redecorate my bookshelf. I do kind of redecorate my whole space area if I feel like something is missing, or if I feel like I want to move things around, but I don't necessarily redecorate my bookshelves. I will do it if I feel like reorganizing my books, but the bookshelf itself, not really. Question number 2, recommend a book with beautiful nature description. For this one, I have The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. This is not a nature book really, but it is a summer book, and most of what is going on in this book is outside. And so in the description it says that she has a job of walking dogs, and I thought that it would be great to have this kind of naturey description in this one, because I feel like it is going to be a lot of outside work. I have not read this book, so I don't know. Question number 3, show us a book with a beautiful cover. For this one, I have many, because if you've seen my book haul, I bought a lot of books and a lot of new books with a lot of beautiful covers, but I have my top 3. I have King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. I don't know if you can see it with all the little shiny, but it is not the same as the hardcover cover. And so this one has a lot of greenish on it, and I really love it. The other one that I have is A Brilliant Death by Amy Rose Capetta, and I love this cover. I think it's so cool. It just, the shades of oranges and yellows with the, it's a feather, but it's kind of portrayed as a sword. It's a mix of the two, and I love it. And the last one I have is Genuine Fraud by E. Lockhart. I think this cover is beautiful, gorgeous. I love with the water reflecting on the face of the person, so you can't really see who she is. I think it's just really well made. Question number 4, spring is about fresh starts, great time to start a series. What would you recommend? With the soon-to-be adaptation series on Netflix, of course, I will be recommending the Shadow and Bone trilogy by Leigh Bardugo. I have not reread this series in a long time, but the adaptation series is coming out, and I would recommend anyone to read this series before watching the series on Netflix, because, well, I don't really know. If you want to enjoy the series as it is, you can, but I feel like Leigh Bardugo was a big part in that adaptation, so maybe there will be some hints of the book, which I am very excited about, and also Six of Crows, the duology that is a follow-up to the Grisha trilogy. Not the Grisha trilogy, well, the Grishaverse. It's all in the same universe. Question number 5, it's almost time to start reading outside. Have you been brave enough? I live in Canada, which means we have a fake spring where you feel like it's a bit hot, the air is getting warmer, but then the next week it's snowing. It's a very complicated situation, so as a Canadian, I will go outside whenever I can, whenever it's possible. So I have been outside reading, but it has been just one day last week, and now it is freezing outside. So we take as we go. Question number 6, spring cleaning. What are some books you're planning to unhaul? Unfortunately, I have been thinking about unhauling some books, and I really want your advice if I should or should not. So I have Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rash. I bought this book when it first came out and never read it, and it has been like 7 years, I think. 2014, so it has been 7 years. And it's a long time for not reading a book, and I feel like I should have read it if I really wanted to, so I'm conflicted because it looks good, but I just don't feel like starting it. I have so many other books that I want to read first, so I don't know. The other book I have is Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruen. I bought this book at a thrift bookstore because I remember watching the movie like ages ago when it first came out, and I don't remember much of it, and then I realized that it was book first, so I was like, oh, well, I'm going to read it because it was a book first, but I still have not read it, and it has been like many years. I don't even know. I don't think I'm going to read it, but I still want to keep it. Maybe if I will read it, I don't know. And the other book I have is Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. I also bought this book when it first came out, so probably another 7 years ago, 2010, so it's probably been like 13 years. I didn't buy it new, I bought it in a thrift bookstore, so probably 2 or 3 years after it first came out, but never read it. I haven't watched the movie because I wanted to read the book first, but I kind of got bored and I'm not really interested in the mystery anymore. I don't know. I'm confused. So please help me if you have read this book. Is it worth it? Should I just watch the movie? I don't know. Question number 7, follow-up. Which ones will you replace them with? Obviously, I would love to buy the sequel to King of Scars, Rule of Wolves, I think. I'm very excited to read this book, but now this one is in paperback and not a hardcover one, so I'm planning to buy Rule of Wolves in paperback, which I think is like next year because it just came out, so that's a bummer. So that was it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry if it was weird to listen to my voice with that sound, but I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.